Hey, everybody.
Hey, what's up, guys? We're currently recording with a
Hold
2009 Honda Civic backwards camera for the parking thing. We've reapplied it to my dad's computer, and now we're here to talk to you guys about something really special, okay?
Shane, I'm the dad. I'm the one who's supposed to start. I'm supposed to set the scene. That, let's check. That was some, what's the cringe level on that?
My uncle, he got really, listen, let me tell you, my uncle, he got really wrapped into the old cringe meter thing, and you know what happened was he died. He died in a tree because he was just so wrapped up in it, and his family, they shoved him away from society, because all he would talk about was the meter thing, and I'm afraid that's going to be you because what happened was he climbed a tree and he tried to live in the tree like a monkey because
See, this is Uncle Pete, but it's going to transition into Donald Trump impersonation.
no, it was never Uncle Pete. Okay, it was never Uncle Pete. It
that
was
is
never
not
Donald
that is
Trump.
not a strong
This is
Trump.
my voice. I've always had this voice. My uncle. I had an uncle once. He would always criticize people because they would, talk about his voice, saying it was like somebody else's, but it really wasn't. And you know what? He died on the train because he got shot.
Okay, because now you're just making stuff up. But what about, we have to tell a funny story, right?
A funny story? You want to know a funny story?
But a real funny story, though.
So a really funny story. So what happened was I was in class and this black girl, she sprayed me in the face with Windex and I tackled her to the ground and they called me white.
Okay, let's check. Not this. Not the.
You remember what happened to my uncle? Just remember.
This is the truth.
Just remember what happened to my uncle, and just.
Oh, that's a hard.
Go ahead, take a look at where he's at right now, and keep doing that, please.
That's a lie. So we could tell a story about who?
Well, you could tell a story. I'm done because obviously you don't like my stories.
Well, let's talk about Johnny Bats. Remember your friend Johnny Bats? What happened to him? Remember we had the little chickens, and we bought the chickens, and we brought the chickens home. We had 6 chickens, and then you and Bats would play with the chickens, and the chickens would be on your shoulder. Remember that? Yeah, and it looked like the bird
He grabbed a little chicken, he put it on his shoulder. That's right.
And it looked like the bird was talking in his ear.
Yeah.
But it wasn't really talking. It was just pecking at his ear. Johnny had a very fleshy ear. His ear was a fleshy type ear. So I think the bird kind of liked that. But that was a good story. I missed the Bats, man. Bats was cool.
It's funny because I would never do this to you.
What?
I would never put you through what you're putting me through right now.
What am I putting you through? It's just a camera. It's just
You're putting me in a corner where I can't express myself, and you're not giving me a safe space to express myself, and you know better than the conservatives and the Republicans. You know better than DeSantis. I feel like Disney right now. I feel like Disney World and Disney Channel and Disney Pixar and you're DeSantis. You're not giving me a safe space.
Well, I think you can get a job at Disney working as Cinderella. Because they only take men. You can get a job. Doing it because he's got a little.
I'm going to live in a tree.
No, come back, Shane. No, that's the best because he's got a little peachy mustache here. He's got a little peachy mustache.